I'd like to talk to you about the Arduino Must Have Code. What is the Must Have Code? Well, it's not going to turn lead into gold, but it is going to make your life a bit easier and make the rest of our lives a bit easier. Now, it's quite simple, and it's just an addition that you should put at the beginning of each part of your code. Now, I am not a full-time Arduino programmer. I have a project, maybe once a year, 3 times a year, all in a group, whatever. So I need to check the references and all that to get my code working. But then you might buy your Arduino boards, various types, various times. You might see a price, gee, 5 for this much, I'll get them. And that's what I've done here. I've ordered some more boards. And then you get your old project box out and you get snowed under, as you can see here, different projects working at the same time. And you think, okay, you go up and you get yourself one project that was in the box, another board, maybe another project, another board, another project, another Arduino, another Arduino, another Arduino, and I got a pack of 5 and there's another one sitting over here. Now, I own this little board. Now, can you tell me what's on it? What program's on it? No. I own it. I don't know. I can go like this and do the old P-shuffle. I have no idea. It may have been the best program out, but you forget, if you don't use it, it may be a faulty board, you don't know. So that's where my little simple bit of code comes in. Now, and the other thing too I'd just like to talk about today is just the programming environment. We have the little Arduino window here, and you put your sketch in and you type away. And then other people here are saying use Visual Studio, blah blah blah, you know, it does this and it does that. And that's great. But for us simple coders, simple copy and paste, we find a bit there, we copy it, we paste it here, we get it working, and then we build it up like Lego bricks. I found the easiest way is to use Notepad++. Notepad++, for those who don't know, it's a text editor, but it adds the addition of having extra languages in it. So if you just put in a text file, it'll come as a text file. But then if you go up to language and you click the C++, it then puts in the colours for all the different coding standards and all that sort of thing. And there's a big list, and it's quite good, quite versatile. So I put it in there. 2 reasons. I come over here and I type away and I do my sketch here. Save it. Arduino says, no, you can't have this character, you can't have that character. You have to have this, you have to have that. Okay, so you finally get a little name description like temperature reader, let's say. You then save it to your hard drive, and then it has to have temperature reader folder and then the temperature reader file inside that. So you have all these folders with one little file in there. And it soon, gets a long list and a bit crappy. So what I do is I just do it in Notepad++, and I just type away. Then when it comes to, I just then edit, copy, edit, paste, and I'll just verify it there. And if I've missed a little semicolon or whatever, it will then come up and tell me. That's the main benefit of this sketch environment over Notepad++. This doesn't check for programming errors. This does. But this has got a spell checker and an autofill and all this sort of thing. So it's, for me, it's quicker over here than over there, and then I just can copy and paste. And then if I try something that doesn't work, and I'll fix up a bit of code, I then just copy and paste that there. But the benefit there is, like on this file, it's called all Arduino code must have this serial print, boards must have numbers, and a date. So my standard is that you have your file name and the date, the initial date, whatever. And then that is stored on your hard drive as a text file under Arduino, whatever. Then my simple but helpful code is just a serial print. It's just, well, I've got 4 lines, serial print line twice, 3 times. And what it is that the first line is your Arduino. So when you buy your packets, get your little Sharpie out, and before you open it, write a number on it. Now you can, if you want to do good bookkeeping and all that, you can start up a text file, Excel file, Arduino, type when you brought it, blah blah blah, and a number. And then that way, if you get all the duds and you know that a particular seller was giving you these duds, you can find out. Or a particular accessory doesn't last long, that can help you. So you put just right on there the number, which I bought a pack of 5, so, and I counted up the other ones, so these are up to 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever. So we got that. Then if you buy a shield, or any sort of accessories, give them a number. So then what happens is, when you open up your packet, get out your tyre marking pen, the paint pen, get rid of it, and write on the bottom the number of the Arduino. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 when I open them, and also on your boards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. The reason why on the board is because you can't see your Arduino, or you might be able to see the actual number of the Arduino. So that's why you pop it on there. On this one, that's the number 3. This one is the number 2. And I've got the number 1 somewhere else. So, okay, so you've got these boards when you purchased them and all that. You might say, gee, that's an overkill, but it helps you later on. Believe you me, the situation will arrive when you do the print. So on the actual first print line, I got the Arduino text, then the type of board, nano, the number, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I got a shield, I put the shield number on. Or any sort of board, any sort of accessory, I put that down on. So I could just pick it up and look at it and I know what's on it. Then I actually put that text name of the file up the top. In the second line would have, all Arduino code must have this serial, blah blah blah, or whatever the actual program file is, the name. Then I just started adding a short description of what it does. So you say, okay, what does it do? Just to remind you, So that's all the 4 lines of code you have to do. What benefit is it? Okay, I can pick up any one of these. Because don't forget, you can't see what program is on there. You might plug it in, an LED might flash, and that's the only indication you got. So, on this particular one here, I'll just empty all that. Okay. So, you've opened up your Arduino window, we'll plug it in. So this is just any one. The board starts up, the LCD might be working and all that sort of thing. But what does it do? So you just open up your serial monitor, and there it is. The Arduino Nano number 4, so I can't see it, but that's number 4. The actual file, the text file, is called the Arduino LCD Custom Character Calculator. The date of when I first named the file, you can have it as a revision number each time you change it, but that's only to find the location of the file. And it's the calculator and the date. Then it says shows the binary code pixels on the LCD. So I know what Arduino it is, what shield it is, what the program it is, and what it does, just by plugging it in. Can you do that to any of yours? You pick 5 of your boards and tell me what's on it. unless you know. Quite simple. That's the CNC4A method of taking you to the next level. It's a simple few steps. It's not rocket science, but geez, it will help you. Don't forget, subscribe if you've got any questions, and I'll be bringing out another video quite shortly about animating your single character on the Arduino, the LCD character. So it's quite good. Subscribe, like, tell your friends, spread the word, and if I get say 10,000 subscribers, I'll let some of these files go. So until then, thanks for watching.